Okay, so welcome everyone to the class. The topic that we are going to study in this class is domestic electric circuit. Domestic electric circuit. This is the topic that we are going to study today. Actually, every domestic electric circuit, that is the connection that is made in a house, consists of two safety devices. It has two safety devices. Every domestic circuit must have these two safety devices. Number one is electric fuse, that we have already studied in previous chapter, but we will do a small recap for electric fuse. Number one is electric fuse. We'll just study electric fuse, a small recap for the electric fuse. Let's see. What was the characteristics of the fuse wire? If you remember, what was the characteristics of the fuse wire? Writing it here. Number 8, low melting point. Low melting point. And number B, low resistance. It should have low resistance. We have already studied this in previous chapter. Low resistance. Okay, in what connection does fuse is connected? It is always connected in series connection. Fuse is always connected in series connection. As you all recall that the fuse is always connected in series connection. The fuse is always connected in series connection. How does it work? It works on Joule's heat law, as you all remember. It works on Joule's heat law. What was that? Whenever higher amount of current flows through an electric fuse, it will get heated, it will melt, it will break down the circuit, keeping our appliances safe. Again, I am repeating, what was the work done for an electric fuse? Whenever high amount of current flows through it, it melts down due to high temperature, break the circuit and keep our appliances safe. This we have already studied in the previous chapter, electric fuse. The second one is more important. Just have a look. The second safety device is more important. Just wait a minute. The second safety device is more important that we have to study in this chapter. The second safety device which we will study in this chapter. The second safety device is earthing wire. The second safety device is earthing wire. The second safety device that we must use is earthing wire. Now just have a look. I am telling something about earthing wire. About the connection in our homes. There are three types of wire that we use in our home. Number one is live wire. Number two is neutral wire. I will tell specification of each. Number three is earthing wire. These are the three wires that are generally used in each home. The live wire is also known as phase wire. The live wire is also known as phase wire. In generally we say it as positive. The neutral wire as N. Earthing wire is earthing wire. Actually that is not positive and negative. When you will listen to an electrician, it will say phase and neutral. Phase means live wire, neutral means neutral wire, and another is earthing wire. Live wire is of red insulation, neutral wire is of black insulation, and earthing wire is of green insulation. These are the colors of the wire. Live wire, usually live wire comes in red color, neutral wire comes in black color, earthing wire comes in green color. These are the main three colors that we use in our domestic electric circuit. First I will draw the circuit, then I will tell you how the earthing wire protect us, or what is the use of an earthing wire. Just say. Everybody has seen 3-pin socket in your home? 3-pin socket. Have you listened this before? 3-pin socket. See, I am drawing the diagram of 3-pin socket. Now you can remember. This is 3-pin socket used in each and every home. I am drawing 3-pin sockets. 3-pin sockets here. I am drawing 3-pin sockets here. 1, 2, and 3. Okay? 1, 2, and 3. Let's see what is the use of this, how the connection is made in a house. Into one hole of the bottom one, in each and every, live wire is connected. See, in each one the live wire, I am writing it here. Live wire. It is of which color? Red color. It is connected to each socket. Got it? In another hole, the neutral wire gets connected. In another hole, see the neutral wire, I am writing it here. This is the neutral wire. This is the black one. This is the neutral wire and this is the black one. This is how the circuits are connected in a homes. One hole is connected to the live wire. Another hole is connected to the neutral wire. Live wire is of red color. Neutral wire is of black color. The main function of these two wires is to complete the circuit. The main function of these two wires is to complete the circuit. The current enters through live wire. Just have a look, I am drawing the direction of current. The current enters through live wire and leaves back through neutral wire if some appliances are used. If some appliances are used, the pin is put it in here and the current flows back through the neutral wire. This is the function of live and neutral to complete the circuit. Again I am repeating. The current enters through the live wire and goes back through the neutral wire. The function of earthing wire. Let's see what is the function of an earthing wire. Earthing wire is connected to this bigger hole. And an earthing wire is connected to this bigger hole. This one is earthing wire. I am writing it here. This one is earthing wire. This is of green insulation. It is connected to some plate outside the house into the earth, dug deep into the earth. What is the function of an earthing wire? Just listen to me. What will happen if somehow the live wire touches the metallic appliances? We use many metallic appliances in our homes. Electric iron, electric geyser, if you remember, AC, okay, cooler, laptop, these are all metallic appliances. These are all metallic appliances. If somehow the live wire, this wire or neutral wire, suppose touches this metallic appliances, what will happen? The body will get a current, and if we use it, we will get a shock. If we use it, whenever, suppose anyhow the live wire gets touched with the metallic body, then the current will flow into the metallic body, and if we use it, then we will get a shock. This is a common domestic circuit diagram. Now here is the function of an earthing wire. Just look, I will write it here. What is the main function of the earthing wire? What is the main function of an earthing wire? An earthing wire provides a low resistance path, for any leakage of charge or current. That means if a current is flowing into the metallic appliances, that means if a current is flowing into the metal body, this earthing wire will collect that current and the current will flow back into the earth. The current will flow back into the earth. That means the person using that device will not get a shock. The person using that device will not get a shock, and thus he will be safe. This is the main function of earthing wire. This is the main function of an earthing wire. Okay. If again I am repeating, if somehow the live wire touches the metallic body, what will happen? The current will flow into the body and the person using it will get the shock. But if there is earthing wire, what it will do? It will collect that current and the current will flow into the earth by that plate. If you remember, I have drawn that plate and earth here. The current will flow back into the earth and the person using it will not get a shock. This is the main function of an earthing wire. Got it, everyone? So, having a small recap, there are two safety devices. One is electric fuse. It protects electrical appliances whenever high amount of current flows through our home. Another one is earthing wire, which protects us from getting any shock if there is any leakage of charge or current. Okay, now you may wonder, there is one question that I am going to discuss with you. This is a 3-pin socket, right? This is a 3-pin socket. Why this hole has been made bigger? If you see 3-pin plug, the plug that is used in AC or laptop, it consists of 3 pins. I am drawing the upper one. The upper one is thick. Just have a look. The upper one is thick and the smaller one is small. The upper one is thick and larger and the smaller one is thin and smaller. Why is it like this? Suppose if I am inserting this pin into this socket, this plug, this pin which is thicker will come into contact first. Which is thicker and larger will come into contact first. Which pin is this? This is earthing. This is earthing. So if there is any leakage of charge, first this pin will come into contact and that charge will flow back to the earth. That's why the upper pin is always made thicker and larger and this hole is made bigger. So that the first contact is made by this pin and this is the earthing pin. If there is any leakage of charge in the body, in the metallic body, it will flow through this to the earthing wire and back to the earth, and therefore the person using that appliances will not get a shock. Understood? Again I am repeating this. This was a 3-pin plug. This is called 3-pin socket. This is 3-pin plug. Sorry, this is 3-pin socket. This is 3-pin plug. This is called socket. And this is called plug. Okay, two are there, one is behind the another. This is the upper one, this is the bottom one. If I put this plug into the socket, this thicker and larger one will come into contact first with this earthing point, and if there is any leakage of charge or current through it, then that current, that leakage will flow back into the earth and the person will not get an electric shock. So this was the topic for today. Just go through video once or twice. If you have any doubt, you can ask me.